EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to... their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. This one complete to Bryant. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down, and it is a run by Harvey. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. He'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. A gain of 48.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 3rd and 14 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Pat Bryant. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. touchdown. Lutz going to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those 2 safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. On the zone read, this is Nix, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense before the play. You're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram, touchdown Denver. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it, and the Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 14, Chiefs 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Zach Allen getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Harvey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Comes Smith on the return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Mahomes now to throw again. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. A defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, it's Harvey. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Whoa! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rounding into the ball. Last game.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, KC.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game?
This one intercepted. Solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected. They need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The open man is Atkins. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Moving outside the pocket to the sideline. Nice job. They pulled that one in, but that is still well short of a first down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 38 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ooh! And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First down throw for Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
A run with Harvey. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He works free, right side. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. Say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down. That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. But they're now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos go up by 3. It's 27-24. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Touchdown. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Second down. Nix. Open man. That's Bryant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a strong first down run. Pick up of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll run here. And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
2nd and 3.
They'll stick to the ground. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Stop it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. He'll run. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to go all the way. Oh, not some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will up the lead to 5. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.
that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I